Impossible is nothing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. They told you it couldn't be done. They said it was too hard, too far, too big, too much. They told you that you weren't ready, that you weren't strong enough, smart enough, talented enough. And maybe, just maybe, you started to believe them. But I'm here to tell you something tonight. Impossible is nothing. You see, the only thing standing between you and what you want is the story you tell yourself. The limits you accept. The fear you let win. But what if, for just one moment, you stopped listening to the doubt? What if you looked in the mirror and saw not your failures, not your past, not your struggles, but your power? Greatness isn't given. It's earned. It's fought for. It's built in the dark, when nobody's watching, when nobody believes in you but you. It's in the extra hour, the extra mile, the extra effort when your body says quit, but your heart says keep going. Every legend, every leader, every game changer you admire had one thing in common. They refused to accept the word impossible. They fell, they failed, they got knocked down, but they got back up. And when they got up, they weren't the same. They were stronger, wiser, hungrier. So tonight, I challenge you. Whatever your dream is, whatever goal burns inside you, go after it. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. The world will doubt you. Let them. The road will be tough. Walk it anyway. Because when the dust settles, and you stand on the other side of fear, you'll realize the truth. Impossible was just an illusion. And you? You were unstoppable all along. Now go prove it. They say something is impossible, and we believe it, not because it is, but because we've been told it is. From the moment we start dreaming, we're met with voices of doubt, of fear, of limitation. They tell us what we can and cannot do, who we can and cannot be. And over time, we start to repeat those voices in our own minds, shaping our reality before we even take the first step. But the truth is, the greatest obstacle you will ever face is not the world outside. It's the battle within. It's the voice that says, I'm not ready. The fear that whispers, what if I fail? The hesitation that convinces you, maybe this isn't for me. But let me ask you, who decided that? Who set those limits? Because if it wasn't you, then why accept them? History has proven time and time again that impossible is nothing more than an opinion. Every breakthrough, every revolution, every moment that changed the world started with someone who refused to accept the limits placed upon them. The Wright brothers were told humans couldn't fly. Edison was told light without fire was a fantasy. Athletes, leaders, visionaries. They all faced doubt, but they pushed forward because they knew that impossible is just a mindset. And if it's just a mindset, that means it can be changed. It means you have the power, right now, to rewrite the story you tell yourself. To replace doubt with belief, hesitation with action, and fear with faith. Because the moment you stop seeing limits is the moment you start seeing possibilities. Greatness is not something handed to you. No one wakes up one morning, stretches their arms, and suddenly finds themselves at the top. It doesn't work that way. Success is built, brick by brick, through sweat, sacrifice, and an unshakable will to keep going when everything around you says stop. Look at the greatest minds, the greatest athletes, the greatest leaders, none of them got there by accident. They weren't chosen. They weren't lucky. They worked. They pushed. They fell, failed, and faced rejection. But they got back up. Not once, not twice, but every single time. Because that's the price of greatness. It's persistence when the doors won't open, effort when the body is tired, discipline when no one is watching. And the truth is, most people quit long before they see what they're truly capable of. They give up at the first sign of struggle, the first failure, the first time someone tells them they're not good enough. But the ones who refuse to quit, the ones who push past exhaustion, past rejection, past doubt, those are the ones who rise. Because greatness isn't given, it's not a gift. It's not an accident. It's earned, every single day, in the moments when you have every excuse to stop, but you choose to keep going anyway. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow? How many dreams have been put on hold, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect version of you? Too many people spend their lives preparing, planning, hesitating, waiting for a sign, waiting for confidence, waiting until they feel ready. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment. The only time you have is now. You will never feel fully ready. You will never have all the answers. But if you keep waiting, you will wake up one day realizing that time kept moving, that opportunities passed you by, that the life you wanted was left unlived. Because while you were waiting for the right moment, someone else was out there making it happen. Someone else was starting before they were ready, learning as they went, failing, growing, and pushing forward. Action is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It's not about having everything figured out, it's about taking the first step, and then the next, and the next. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who move, who try, who fail but refuse to stop. So whatever it is you want, start now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when things feel easier. Now, take the first step, no matter how small, and let momentum carry you forward. Because once you begin, you'll realize something powerful. You were never waiting on the right moment was waiting on you. So now the choice is yours. Will you keep waiting, doubting, hesitating? Or will you step up, take action, and prove that impossible is nothing? The road won't be easy, but greatness never is. It's earned by those who refuse to quit, who push forward even when no one believes in them, except themselves. If this message spoke to you, if you're ready to stop waiting and start doing, then hit that subscribe button and join the journey. Because this isn't just about words, it's about action. And the first step starts right now.